Have you ever felt that those closest to you contain within them an interior world that no matter how much we feel we understand them, nevertheless, there's a hidden mysterious component to them that we can never uncover? I think every single human being is like this. And as much as we are close to people, sometimes intimately close with people, sometimes whether it be family members, perhaps even a spouse, we know them better than we know anybody. We also realize that in a deep place, there is an aspect of their interior private world that we can't access. I want to suggest that the source for this idea is found in this week's Torah portion. Yitro, we are given the 10 Commandments. It's such a famous, classic image, perhaps the most famous of all. It begins, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, Asher Hotzeiticha me'eretz Mitzrayim mibeit avadim. I am the Lord your God, who took you out of the land of Egypt from the house of slavery. There are two ways to say I am. In Hebrew, and in biblical Hebrew, there is Ani, I am. And then there is Anochi, I am. What's the difference between them? Anochi is spelt with a kaf, a chaf, anochi. And that chaf is actually used in Hebrew at the beginning of a word to symbolize the word like. I am like this. I am like that. But that gives a very strange interpretation. What does it mean if God says, Anochi Hashem Elokecha? I am like your God? Well, you either are or you're not. What does that even mean? Of course, God is God. But there's a profound message we're taught in that first word, just by that subtle letter, Anochi. I am like Hashem Elokecha, Hashem your God. Rabbi Mordechai Lena, the Ishbitzer Rebbe, in his famous commentary, Mei HaShiloach, gives a stunning comment. No one can know God. And even at the greatest revelation throughout all of human history, God coming down on Mount Sinai, ba'atzmo ukvodo, himself in his own honor, there was still only a slither that he revealed to humankind. And so God appears and says, don't think you really know me. This is a glimpse, this is a glimmer. I'm showing you just a peek through the veil. But infinity can never truly be grasped by the finitude of human beings on earth. And so as much as you know that you understand and realize who I am, don't mistake the real me for what you perceive. Anochi Hashem Elokecha. Something like who I am right now is who took you out of Egypt. You will never know my true essence. And that's true with not just God, but other human beings as well. Now that doesn't mean we're mistaken. That doesn't mean we're way off. That doesn't mean we have no clue about those we love and are close to. But it intimates that beyond our knowledge of others is an even greater depth of the interior surface. And after Freud, you know what? It would not be crazy to say the sentence, I'm not sure I even know my true self. Now that sentence would have made no sense before Sigmund Freud. But after the work of Freud, even that sentence can be true. Do we know our own true identities either? So the message is to know others as much as we can, realizing, taking our lead from God, we will never know anybody ultimately, and to the best of our abilities, to thine own self be true. Anochi Hashem Elokecha. Shabbat Shalom.